this over 16 minutes of play, he has done all this, and I'm talking 29 of the last 30 points, since 6 minutes were left in regulation. And I said it before, this goes down, no matter what happens here, we still have 2.2 to go, as one of the all-time performances in NBA history.
And it's moved up, way up the list since the last time you said it, I guarantee you that.
This was the ascension of LeBron James. After 2007, nothing in the NBA ever was the same.
So that was from the year 2007.
Yes.
In that NBA season, I would welcome you to play this back and fact check me, or anyone that's watching to fact check me. In that NBA season, the Cleveland Cavaliers had a top 4 ranked net defense. They were right on par with the Detroit Pistons, who you featured in that clip. In that year, Ben Wallace wasn't with the Pistons anymore. Ben Wallace was in Chicago. So that wasn't the same Detroit Pistons team that we had seen the previous years. That's first. Secondly, the Cleveland Cavaliers that year had about an identical net differential to the Detroit Pistons that same season. They won about the same number of games. These were both two like 52, 53 win teams. That also was LeBron's first winning team he played in the playoffs at that point in the 2007 season. He played 2 41-41 teams to get into the Eastern Conference Finals. It was the Nets, I believe, and the Wizards. So he didn't even play a winning team with a 50-win team of his own and a top 4 rated net defense, plays an equivalent team to him in Detroit. Literally same wins, same net defensive rating. I believe their leading scorer that year was Rip Hamilton at 19 points per game. Anyway, kudos to LeBron for getting into the NBA Finals. When he got there in 2007, what happened? Let me tell you. He got to the San Antonio Spurs, where his 4th rated net defense on the year held the Spurs to 89 points per game in the series. The Spurs scored 89 points per game in the NBA Finals in 2007. What did that guy that you just showed and said, we've never seen anything like it before? You just said that. We've never seen anything like this in 2007 before. How about this? 22 points on 35% shooting for a 4-game sweep where his defense was giving up 89 points per game. How about that? The next year, when that garbage can of a roster that Kobe was on in 2007 and 2006, which, by the way, had no players that at any stage in their careers made a singular all-star. I'm not saying that year, bro. I'm not saying Kobe didn't have any all-stars that year. He had Smush Parker and Kwame Brown in his starting lineup. This man was playing with non-NBA players. Of the 9 principal rotational players that got more than 12 minutes a game on that Laker team, not a single one made an all-star ever for their entire careers. When they got him Pau Gasol, the next trade deadline, who at the time, Gasol was in his 7th NBA year, he had made 1 career all-star appearance. No All-NBA team selections ever. No All-NBA defensive team selections ever. No playoff appearances ever. They got Kobe that 1 serviceable All-Star. And guess what happened the very next season? They went to the finals, and guess who they played in the Western Conference Finals? Oh my goodness, that same Spurs team that just abused and obliterated LeBron the year before, held him to 22 on 35 per game in a 4-game sweep. And what did Kobe do in that series? Oh, gee, how about 29 per game on 55%? And what did that savior Pau Gasol do in that series? How about 13 per game? And Kobe beat him 4-1 and went into the NBA Finals. We've never seen, get out of here with this narrative. We've never seen anything like that 2007 LeBron James. We've never seen it. So he failed the next 2 years. He gets washed out as the number 1 seed in the league MVP, and he has to slither his way to Miami to join a top 3 player in the NBA. If we've never seen it before, and he's that ungodly, why does he have to team up with a guy who's a top 3 player in the world to win his first championship in like his 9th year?
Come on, get out of there.
I give the floor back to you, sir.
As you try to just dismiss greatness, as I knew you would do, that's a typical of you Kobe Bryant fans, because you can't appreciate greatness. You sat here and talked about how Kobe Bryant didn't have this, didn't have that. You're right. That's why Kobe Bryant went on national television in the 2007 offseason begging to be traded, and stated that he couldn't win with the Lakers because they didn't give him enough to win. So that means Kobe Bryant is not eligible enough to take his team anywhere unless he has players on his roster. As I stated before, the Cavaliers had none of this that you just said that Kobe Bryant didn't have, but was in the NBA Finals. When Kobe Bryant went to the
against
Spurs
two
series,
losing teams.
Oh wait, I let you speak. I didn't cut you off. Sit there and listen to me. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. I heard everything you said, so listen to what I'm telling you. The next year, Kobe Bryant added a Derek Fisher. They added a Trevor Ariza. They added a Pau Gasol to that roster. The Lakers didn't just sit there and have nobody to go up against the San Antonio Spurs, which also wasn't the same San Antonio Spurs from 2007, because they did lose some players as well from that San Antonio 2007 championship team. Again, LeBron James in 2007 faced 4 Hall of Famers in the playoffs that season. When you win 50 games and you're the top 4 seed, you do play teams that win about 40 games or 41 games. That doesn't mean those teams are not good. If that's the case, why did LeBron James beat more teams that had better record than his team than Kobe Bryant did? You want to talk about all the stuff about Kobe Bryant and what Kobe Bryant had. Kobe Bryant never won an NBA championship without an all-NBA teammate. LeBron James has done that. Kobe Bryant has never won a championship like that. Kobe Bryant's had 6th Man of the Year teammate. LeBron James never had that. Kobe Bryant's had a teammate that actually won the league MVP. LeBron James never had that. So when you sit here, when you bring up what Kobe Bryant and LeBron was doing, especially after Shaq left and Kobe was choking and passing the ball up in crucial games so that his team could actually just be competitive, that was what Kobe Bryant was doing, calling the national media to say that the Lakers lied to him and that this is not what he signed up for because he couldn't get past the Phoenix Suns, a team that played no defense. So here we go when you bringing up stuff. Remember what you're talking about, because in 2008, Kobe Bryant faced a different Spurs team. He didn't face the same team that LeBron faced. And in fact, LeBron James faced a team that had a different schematic plan, because again, the Cavaliers had nothing to go with. It was LeBron James or lose. So they, just like Tim Duncan said, all 5 men, they played zone defense versus LeBron James, and they kept the Cavaliers in check. They couldn't have won that series. They were not even supposed to be there. That's why it was an overachievement. Just accomplishing that alone was a great feat within itself. Yeah, they got swept. Yes, LeBron James didn't shoot that well during that series, but he also faced a team that had an all-NBA first-team player, an all-NBA, all-defensive first-team player, 2 of them. So he's facing teams that are way better than him. That's what you're failing to realize. And he's still out there garnishing the attention and the gravity while you're saying he's underperforming. But he still was able to do that. And that's why I told you the NBA changed. Because after 2007, Kobe Bryant saw the writing on the wall. He called up the media and said, I need to be traded and go somewhere to win championships because LeBron James is out here tearing up the NBA. The Boston Celtics was doing the same things. Danny Ainge said, let me get Kevin Garnett, let me get Ray Allen. All these other teams, Jason Kidd ended up going to the Dallas Mavericks that same offseason or that same next season, and he ended up helping them win a championship a few later down the line. There were so many teams making moves in the 07 and the 07-08 season to help them actually catapult themselves above the Cavs based off of one playoff performance of LeBron Ramon James.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.